Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zero from TechDragon.info, and today we're taking a look at the 1.0 updates in World of Tanks. So when you open up the test server, this is the first screen you get, so let's take a look and let's go through. It's basically everything we're going to see here. So configure your monitor and gamma to improve your quality. Okay. Move the slider until the background and logo reach the same brightness. Okay. Right. They don't really. Like, is the logo supposed to disappear? Close your eyes partially and move away from your computer to make the image detail hardly visible. Yeah, that doesn't work for me, so I guess my gamma on my screen is already crapped out. So let's set it over there. Been automatically selected. Let's take a look at what it did. Display refresh rate 50. How about 60? I'm currently running the game in full screen, by the way, which I usually don't do, but auto scaling is fine. That's fine. We have gamma correction now. Field of view, that is fine for right now. So look at the details. Well, everything has been cranked to maximum. I guess we'll take a look. After it applies everything. Save. Seems good. Front battle is disabled. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter for right now. So, I have to dive straight in. So we probably wanna, like, is the rendering engine active in here as well? Because this seems a hell of a lot better than it was. Just the shadows and everything feel a lot better. The background feels a lot crisper. I don't know. Let's take a look at something a bit higher tier. Wait. Did they reset my tanks or something? Oh, this is my EU account. Bollocks. Why did I log in with my EU account? That is really weird. Oh, I recently installed another game from Wargaming, and I think that screwed up my settings. Anyways, doesn't matter. We'll just go into the tech tree and grab something. We'll be right back once I get something tier 10-ish researched, because otherwise I fear I might not get into a game. I'm thinking maybe the tank we did a video on yesterday, so let's get there and we'll be right back. And here we are. Well, I gotta give him that. It definitely looks good, and the performance, so far at least, seems pretty good. I'm rocking, well, steadily over 60 FPS. So can't complain about that. The only problem is I'm kind of lost. Like, wait a minute, where am I? This doesn't look familiar. So we seem to have some sort of tank traps over here. It does seem to have a, how do I put it? You see how the tree isn't fully in focus? It kind of looks like you're looking through optics when you're looking at everything. I kind of want to sit just here for right now, but this might be too far away. You sort of recognize the map, kind of. You see what it's based on, if you're wondering which one it is. It's just, it feels a bit weird. See him. Is he gonna pop out? Oh, just barely. Come on. Pop out some more. You know you want to. Come on. Come on. Come on. He's not gonna pop out. So this is not a bad spot. He's just not gonna pop out. Not enough, at least, for me to take a shot. That is just not enough. Over there. Can't see that. Okay. Move up to the other side here. Let's take a look at what we can see from here. Gotta break your tanks. But yeah, I want to take a look at the tree here. The tree is pretty decently rendered, I would say. Getting close to photorealistic, so that's pretty damn good. Can I see him? No, I cannot. Can I see him? Yes, I can. That has to hurt. Spotted now. Yes, I have. Or artillery pieces, so that's just not sitting there right now. And there's the artillery. Wait, I'm still spotted? I guess I am. Well, balls. Trying to get a damn shot in. And everybody's shooting heat. Look at the left side of the screen there. Everybody's just shooting heat. Yeah, anybody who still claims that that is not loading the skill is BS. Because why don't you see people doing that on the live server? But you do see it on here. Because here, it's free. Yeah. So, anywho, let's give that a number 5. Wait, why is number 5? Ooh. Oh, I accidentally put up 2 medkits and not repair kits. Good job, idiot. Yeah, I'm just being a proxy spot. What? Oh, that went underneath him. Son of... Yeah. So it would be nice if we had a free cam like we do in World Warships. So we take a look at the fire. Okay, well that's sort of a bug. My tank is floating. That's a bit buggy. So, nice little detail. As you can see here, they sort of destroy the earth where you actually were standing. They burn away the snow from the explosion. That's pretty cool. Like it's actually deeper. The only thing they forgot to consider is that your tank would actually be floating if they do that. So, good job. Certainly looks a lot better that way. Yeah, look at this snow. Snow looks good. Looks really good. And slippery. Not sure if they have different surface tensile strengths or whatever. No, it's not tensile strength. But yeah, look at the craters. That's pretty awesome. I like that. The only thing they failed with is that they're pure visual. Like if you would drive over this with a tank, you wouldn't feel a dip either. I feel like that's a bit of a missed opportunity. But overall, it looks spectacular. Views. It's a massive loss anyways, but some cliff faces. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So yeah, I'm just looking around while other people are doing the work. The small grass and stuff. Yeah, I would say they've outdone themselves. And I'm being absolutely sincere here with the performance is still good. Still rocking over 70 FPS with an RX 480. It's not the top of the line in video cards, that's for damn sure. But it can still rock this game at everything epic at higher than 60 FPS. So I would say they've really outdone themselves with these maps. They seem to be very efficiently done. Color me impressed. So they've basically reworked, what, 28 maps I do believe in HD. And again, rocking 70 FPS here on this map. That is not bad at all. Got Lighthouse in the back there. You have a bit of distance chromatic aberrations going on. Got some decent lens flaring. Yeah, I'm impressed, especially at the performance. They've managed to make the maps look twice as good as the current ones, and by the looks of it, for no performance hit, so that's quite impressive. And holy crap, this map... No, it's still this... Jeez. I mean, you have to look for a good couple of seconds to realize what map you're on, and then you look at the mini-maps like, oh yeah, this is actually quite good and the same as it was, but very, very, very different. Holy crap. This tank is so fast for a TV. Did that tree just get nudged and not break? this one. Looked like I just nudged it and it sort of moved, but didn't fall over. This is gorgeous. Waterfalls could have been better, but they're very low resource intensive way they've made them. So I get why, because that is definitely not the main focus. Doesn't look bad. Just don't zoom into it. But other than that, you look at these rock faces. They have seriously outdone themselves. I am so impressed with the quality of these maps. They have really brought this one home. Now, if they could also fix the gameplay, that would be swell. Now let's just sit here for a sec. Can see anybody else? No. Oh, hi! There is artillery, so I probably should be careful here. Let's pull back and curve around here while we reload. Well, he didn't want to live, so we can't quite pin that sucker. Not at this angle. Oh, that was into the dirt. Dang. Let me try to hit my viewfinder. Ah, they hit up top there. Okay, cool. See, this thing is sturdy as tank. They're shooting heat in APCR the whole time, by the way, in case you're wondering. It's really bloody sturdy. And actually, the depression for the kind of tank isn't bad at all. Viewfinder fixed. That is good. See that tank? No. I just don't have a clue where to pin that thing. Why can't I even pin that thing in the side? What the hell? Oh, that's a new tank. Okay, I don't know that tank at all. I was wondering, like, what the absolute hell is that shit? S-Conqueror? Okay, I just don't know that tank, I guess. Sir, if you would just go already. Like, seriously, how can you not pen that bloody thing? Thanks to this lovely team for really capitalizing on my attempts there. Let's get this thing re-angled. Like, seriously, what the bloody hell do you pin this thing? Like, you can't even pin the sides. That is so bloody annoying. I'm just gonna sit here since I can apparently sit here for days. Like, I can't shoot his engine deck. Can't shoot his lower plate. Can't shoot anything on the turret. Like, I got absolutely nothing on that tank. That is some grade A bullshit. Is that artillery? I think they've resolved to shooting HE or something. Like, I honestly don't know where to bloody shoot that thing. Nah, whatever. Don't care. Now we can take a look at the map. But that Conqueror S or S-Conqueror seems like an absolute bullshit tank. What's 300 pen is enough for that bloody thing? Anywhere? That seems painful. So yeah, they do the ground effect anywhere, it seems, which is cool. Really like it. So depending on the texture underneath, it sort of just eroded away. That's pretty cool. Yeah, look at this mountain here, including the moss and stuff on it. That looks bloody good. Just gonna look around while people here are getting devastated. So, oh, this thing is like a super purging. They just took a Conqueror and just slapped armor on every single bloody side of it. Jeez. Like, that's extra plating on the front hull there as well. It has double side skirts, it seems. Extra spaced armor plating on the front of the turret. Like, jeez, that thing is armored up to Yinyang. Bloody hell. And here we are with the next map, Motherboard. Not sure where I want to go. There's been a distinct amount of artillery, like every single game has been 2 arties. So yeah, there's gonna be new spots that work, there's gonna be old spots that don't work anymore. All the rules have changed. That seems really low textured. That is odd. Aw, why don't you want to peek out? Do it. Not sure what that was, but it sounded painful. Alright, missed opportunity. Like, why does this thing have so much issue penning shit? Is everything just so bloody armored at tier 10 now? Oh, yep, I definitely spotted. No doubt about that. So, can we get on any of these guys? Can't quite make him. I had a line up for a second on something. Or do I just have his hatch? I just have his hatch, jeez. No, there's not much to go on. Come on. Peek out. You know you want to. Like, I don't know what's going on, but I can't pin a single thing. Ow. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, that was gonna happen. So, gives us time again to look around. Don't really care about the gameplay at this point, because that is so not the point of this. Let's see, bunkers. Rubble on top. Kind of hard to get my camera moving here with these guys moving around. Let's take a look at some other spots. I kind of want to see on this hill here. Yeah, that hill definitely looks low res. See how that one looks sort of okay and that one looks terrible? Like again, these rock faces, they have done very, very well. Yeah, I would have to say they've been very creative in generating their maps, and they've done a really good job. Yeah, you could see it load in, so they have LOD, but it seems to be missing one level of quality, so I guess they might not be fully done. Shininess here on the ground. Let's see that. Well, oh, there's somewhere. No, okay, that one. The rounded houses. I mean, look at this cobblestone wall. That looks fantastic. Even the pumpkins are like fully flushed out. Yeah, they went above and beyond. These houses look absolutely stunning. Like, this would look good for a first-person game where you actually walk around in this world. Let alone for something that you play like this, like externally for the most part. I am quite impressed. In case you couldn't tell. You do know that being sideways onto a tank is the least favorable way of being onto a tank, right? Getting flanked. Gotcha gets 1 shot in, he misses. Gotcha gets 2 shots in. Gotcha misses his 3rd. And gets annihilated. Oh, but you're gonna get it up the butt. Kaboom. No? I guess he wasn't loaded. Maybe he should move. Oh, we're still tracked. He might still be tracked. Again, with the sideways on. He's gonna get away. Is that thing just not loaded or something? Yeah, we're trying to defeat the turret traverse there. And he is gone as well. So I think that was it for this video. We might do a separate video and look at some more maps. But for the first 3 maps that I've looked at so far, I would say I am impressed. They have done a very, very good job. Let's not look at this because I literally don't give a rat's ass. They have done a very, very good job with the maps. The performance seems to be, I would say, in line with their current maps, and the quality is twice, if not 3 times as good. So yeah, I am quite impressed. This does run on a different engine. They're calling it the Core engine, which I don't know much about in terms of a game engine, so not quite sure about that, but everything looks and feels great. It feels responsive, it looks great, the FPS is definitely, I would say, the same as the current one, but with much better graphics. So yeah, quite impressed at what they've achieved. I guess that the Big World engine was just really getting old at this point, and it really squeezed everything out of it that they could. But what people tend to forget is that they were running on an engine that has been retrofitted over years and years. It was never designed for a game like this, so people never gave them enough credit for what they achieved, because people just looked at it going like, oh, this is garbage, this doesn't look right. But this was an old engine that they completely retrofitted for this game and then continued to develop for this game. So that's quite a feat. If you know a little bit more about game engines, then you know what kind of difficulties you run into with that kind of stuff, so yeah. But anyways, that is World of Tanks 1.0 with the first preview at the first 3 maps here. We'll probably do more videos throughout the week and take a look at some more maps, but so far I am very, very impressed. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.